The Daily Meal contacted over 20 different medical professionals with specialties ranging from plastic surgery to gastrointestinal disorders to find out which foods they won't eat and why. The foods on this list are many of the foods you might expect, fried foods and soda, for example, but also include some surprising answers. Here are the 22 foods doctors won't eat. 1. Too much alcohol. The health risks of alcohol are more than skin deep, but a David Soleimani, MD, dermatologist, and founder of Demio say to avoid alcohol in cases of psoriasis or eczema, as it tends to be pro-inflammatory as well as dehydrating. Follow these tips for staying hydrated to combat the negative effects of dehydration from alcohol, and try your luck at a hangover trick or two. 2. Artificially colored foods. If it has a color with a number next to it, steer clear away, advises Dr. Rohit Chandra, child and adult psychiatrist at Massachusetts General Hospital, Chelsea. Compounds like yellow 5, tartrazine, red 40, and blue. Blue 1, brilliant blue, is derived from coal tars, and they have all been shown to cause allergic reactions. Yellow 5 has been persuasively linked to cancer and ADHD. However, it's important to note that the FDA closely regulates color additives to ensure they are safe for consumers and says that as of now, there is insufficient evidence to warn against them. The FDA only approves an additive if they are reasonably certain it will not cause any harm to consumers. 3. Bread. I won't eat bread or pasta, says Dr. Patrick Roth, author of The End of Back Pain, chairman of neurosurgery at Hackensack University Medical Center, and founding member of the North Jersey Brain and Spine Center. I subscribe to focusing on keeping my insulin level low with low glycemic index foods rather than on counting calories. Bread and pasta present 3 problems. That last one doesn't sound like much of a problem. Especially because science shows that you absorb more nutrients from food when you enjoy it, and the whole food addiction theory might be a myth. Those nutrients are just part of the reason that whole grains, such as those found in some bread and pasta, are recommended foods for better heart health. 4. Breakfast sandwiches. Fresh, wholesome red meat is not the problem. Tasteless, gray tubes and patties of a manufactured meat like ghee are. Says Michael Fenster, MD, a faculty member at the University of Montana College of Health Professions and Biomedical Sciences. He's talking about the meat in fast food breakfast sandwiches. Placing them between slabs of white, refined carbohydrates that are denser than the pages of War and Peace, and about both as tasty and nutritious. Topping it with an electro-neon orange, processed cheese-like, the food-ish substance may accelerate the process from carcinogenic to directly genotoxic. 5. Cake. The foundation of most cakes is flour and sugar, 2 ingredients not held in high regard by some in the medical community, which lead to premature aging, wrinkles, and adrenal fatigue. 6. Canned soups. Canned, condensed soups have lots of sodium. Dr. Morton Tavel, clinical professor emeritus at Indiana University School of Medicine, warns that 1 can of condensed soup contains more sodium than most adults should consume in an entire day. Look for soup with lower sodium content, or make your homemade soup from a simple recipe. 7. Canola oil. Canola oil is a popular cooking fat known to decrease cholesterol, but Dr. Lauren DeVille, a naturopathic physician at the Tucson Natural Medicine Center, argues that it should be avoided at all costs. Canola oil is super high in inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids, notes DeVille. 8. But Dr. Nicole Farmer, an integrative physician at the Casey Health Institute, won't eat these snacks, because of the blend of artificial colors used in the MSG, both of which can serve as excitatory neurotoxins. Also, any type of puffed corn product that goes through the extruder process decreases most nutrients from the corn product and promotes inflammation. 9. Chicken nuggets. After decades of studying and working intimately with anatomy, studying comparative physiology, and breaking down whole animals and primal for service, I've yet to have any real clear understanding of exactly from what part of the chicken the nugget is derived, says the University of Montana's Fenster. 10. Diet soda. It is no better than regular soda, but all the chemicals in it can lead to metabolic syndrome. 11. Energy drinks. Dr. Fenster considers energy drinks a veritable death sentence. High fructose corn syrup and enough caffeine to induce ventricular fibrillation. Add in a sprinkling of artificial flavors, artificial preservatives, and a hue of color not found in the natural world, and you have the perfect addictive death tonic. 12. Boxed cereals. They are full of sugar, says Dr. Frank Lipman, integrative and functional medicine physician, founder of 1111 Wellness Center, and author of The New Health Rules. Rather than having cereal for breakfast, a dose of healthy fats and protein will start your day off right. You might also consider pairing a smaller bowl of cereal with a protein-rich option such as eggs to make a more complete breakfast. 13. Fast food salad. This healthy option is a dietary doppelganger. The vegetables are often so limp as to require a supplement of veggie Viagra to regain their crunch. To assist us in this process of producing necromancy, we are invariably given a tube of artificially flavored and artificially preserved, emulsified, often GMO, vegetable oil. It's a meal fit for a king, a zombie king. 14. Fried foods. Dr. Mehmet Oz, talk show host, best-selling author, and advocate of some questionable weight loss methods, says, fried foods sometimes also have hydrogenated fats from being basted in boiling oils containing damaged fats. These trans fats increase cholesterol and the risk of coronary heart disease. 15. Frozen chicken pot pie. When made from scratch, chicken pot pie is not especially unhealthy, but when purchased frozen it can be a nutritional nightmare. 16. Fruit juice. Drinking a cup of apple or orange juice isn't bad for you, per se, it just could be better. Drinking juice is far from the nutritional equivalent of eating whole fruit. They forget about what they drink. Fruit juice is nothing more than sugar water from fruit. Lee says that, it's almost as bad as drinking a can of cola. 17. Hot dogs. A World Health Organization report warned of the potential dangers of processed meats, especially ones that are often charred on the grill, such as hot dogs. 18. Ice cream. The worst food for humans. It is chock full of chemicals, hormones, and pasteurized dairy. Pasteurization changes the proteins of milk. It has saturated fats and, worst of all, sugar in it. This doctor is almost literally screaming over ice cream. But is it healthier to cut sugar and dairy completely? 19. Pastries. 99% of pastries, like donuts, are made from genetically modified wheat, including diabetes, heart disease, cancer, arthritis, and autoimmune conditions. Pastries are also loaded with sugar. 20. Potato chips. They're a staple snack, but the classic potato chip is a food. Potato chips have insane amounts of fat, carbohydrates, and sodium. A vegetable chip may be a better substitute. 21. Processed meats. When it comes to lunch meat, including chicken and turkey, most people think they are safe choosing to eat such a lean protein. But this doctor thinks you should read the labels. In general, processed meats include a collection of meat that would otherwise be thrown away, but is combined with other typically non-edible products and chemicals to artificially create a palatable mixture. This means that not only are the least nutritious byproducts of animals used. 22. Skim milk. Some people might assume it's healthy because it's low in fat, but skim milk has some surprising drawbacks. The process of removing some of the fat particles creates oxidized cholesterol in the remaining fat. Better to use whole-fat dairy in moderation. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to receive our next educative videos.